Hey guys, Train here. I want to talk to you today about Bitconnect. This is my first video on Bitconnect. Hopefully the first of many videos on my journey through the Bitconnect world. So what is Bitconnect? For those of you that have found this video, you've obviously done some searching on cryptocurrencies. Bitconnect labels itself the cryptocurrency revolution, and basically when I talk to people about this and try to explain what Bitconnect is, the easiest thing to tell them is that Bitconnect is a savings account for cryptocurrency. And why I think that it's like that is basically it's the same principle that if you walked into the First National Bank and said, here I have this amount of money I want to put in my savings account, and I expect a return on that investment every year, every month, every day. That's basically what we're doing here is we are putting money into the Bitconnect system. That Bitconnect system then takes that money and invests it on our behalf and gives us back a return on investment every day. The difference between the First National Banks out there and Bitconnect is the First National Bank is going to give you an absolute minuscule piece of the pie that they are getting. So let's say that the First National Bank has an offshore investment that is yielding 10% a day. You're getting somewhere in the neighborhood of 0.001% of that 10%, which is absolutely absurd if you think about it. The banking system that everybody is used to is so full of corruption and so full of greed that those of us that are feeding into the system don't even see very good rewards for it. If you don't believe me, then Google a high yield interest rate right now and see what's out there. It's going to be around 1.3 to 1.4 APY. That means every year it's going to yield 1.4%. I'm going to show you today what Bitconnect has done for me over the last 60 days. Now granted, I didn't have a whole lot of money to invest in this program when I started. But the investment that I did make, and everybody has to start somewhere, the investment that I did make has definitely grown. And as a matter of fact, today was a big day for me because it has hit 66% return in just 60 days. So today is October 13th, and my first investment was August 13th. And that first investment was $120. And today, with my reinvestment of $10, I broke the $200 barrier. So as you can see here on my dashboard, my total investment is now $200. I have earned $82. Okay, so 80 divided by 120 is 66.6%. It's 2/3 of a. It's been a great investment for me. So basically, this is the Bitconnect dashboard. For those of you guys that have done some investigating and some research, this is where you would log into every day, and it gives you all the pertinent information that you need. When your lending wallet hits an increment of $10, so with mine, it takes a little while. It takes a couple of days here and there to get there. But like I said, I started with a small amount. There are people out there that are investing tens of thousands of dollars in Bitconnect and making an absurd amount of money. But how I started on the Bitconnect journey is just like most of you out there. I was interested in it. I started learning about Bitcoin. I started doing some research on cryptocurrency and how I could invest my money a little more wisely than what I had been doing. So I came upon quite a few videos on Bitconnect, and I watched, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of videos on Bitconnect. And there's a gentleman out there, there are a couple of gentlemen out there that I really absorbed their message, and it really struck home to me how beneficial this program could be. So one of those guys, his name was Ryan Masson. And Ryan created a spreadsheet, this spreadsheet as a matter of fact, that he gave access to the people that actually signed up on his referral link. So when you signed up under Ryan, he gave you access to this spreadsheet, And he also gave you access to a group chat that in the 60 days that I've been a part of this, that group chat has been more beneficial than any research I've been able to do on my own. There are hundreds of people in this group chat, and some of these people live and breathe cryptocurrency, digital currency. The things that they talk about, the information that they can provide, the links and the research that they can provide has been absolutely priceless to me. And learning those things in those 60 days and watching my Bitconnect journey increase every day has led me to next week being able to invest a little bit more. I'm actually going to do $1,010 investment next week. And that's probably going to be my next video on Bitconnect. And then I'll give a recap of this $200 before I do that. But as you can see right here, it's been 60 days. Okay, I've been in the program for 60 days now. My $120 has gone up to $200. So if you look at this, this is just a guide basically. But it's a guide that will help you determine what your future payouts are going to be. So if we go back to the Bitconnect and go to the volatility software thing here, this shows you what interest rates have been applied, what interest rates are coming, what the interest rate is today. Today was a very good day, 1.81%. That's a huge amount of interest. That's double the average right now. The last 6-month average has been 0.92. Okay, that's phenomenal, and that's every day. Your first national banks out there are not even coming close to that percentage rate. So this spreadsheet right here shows you that. So I can put that 0.92% interest in there at $120 as my initial investment, and after 60 days you'll see I'm sitting at the $200. Okay, so my reinvestments are coming closer and closer together. If you go all the way back up here, you see there's lots of space in here. 9 days, 8 days, 9 days, 8 days, and they get closer and closer together, and pretty soon you can see this, they're going to be every day. And then all of a sudden we got some 20s in there, and then those 20s are going to come. Now this is a year, okay? This right here is a year. And after a year, that $120 would turn into $3 grand. That's phenomenal. But what if I started a little higher? And this is what I can't wait to do next week. So we're going to put that $1,010 in here. We're going to leave that 0.92%. And now look at this. So if I were to have invested that $1,000 back on August 13th, 60 days later, I would have made $720. Now that doesn't sound like a whole lot of money, but that's a lot of money when you're talking about a savings account. That's a huge amount of money. And then you're still putting that back in there. So that $1,010, this is the other nice thing, is that you're loaning that money to them. They're going to give you that money back. That's called a capital release. Okay? So that capital release is going to come back to you, and on $1,000, it's coming back to you in 239 days. On the $120 that I put in there, it's at 299 days. But you see this right here? This is what makes the $1,000 even more exciting, is that every day you're getting a bonus of 0.1%. So if we go back over here, and let's look at this. So add 0.1% to that, and you're at 1.02% on $1,000. That means your first day of investing, you're ready to put another $10 in there, and then another $10, and then it just continues to grow, and really quick it's going to go way up there. So at 90 days, I will have made $1,400. Now that's that nice little bell curve, okay, that's all about compounding interest. And there's a quote out there, and I'm sure some of you guys know this, that Albert Einstein called compounding interest the greatest force on earth. Another nice quote to know is that compounding interest, or about compounding interest, is those who know it benefit from it, those who don't know it pay it. So this is all about compounding interest and what it does for you. So as you can see, so the 60-day journey, I'm at $1,830. So it's $830 in profit. Just 30 more days later than that, we've made that profit again, right? 2,400. That's another $680, $600. So we're almost there. But let's go to 120 days and let's see what that looks like. Now we're at $3,360. So now we're $2,300 more than what we started with. So this capital release is 239 days. So let's go all the way down here to day 239, and let's see what that bad boy is worth. And look at that, $11,000. $11,000 on an investment of $1,000. You talk about a savings account, that is awesome. And watching Ryan talk about this spreadsheet and going through all the perks and just the huge benefits of this and watching the compounding interest work sold me on this program. And now I've done it myself. And yeah, I was skeptical. That's why the $120. That's not, I didn't really have $1,000. I mean, I could have, but it was more risk than I wanted to take, and that's fine. You know, I'm going to get to the party a little later than I wanted to, but I'm going to put that $1,000 in there. But there are people out there, and you might be one of them. Let's just go the minimum max amount. Okay, so what I mean by that is that a $10,000 investment gives you an extra 0.25%, and your capital is released back to you at 120 days. So let's put that in there. All right, so we said that our average percent right now is 0.92. If we get the extra 0.25%, that's going to be 1.17%. Is my math right there? Let's just be 100% here. 0.92 plus 0.25, 1.17%. Yeah, see? Math's not my strong suit. 1.17. Now this is absolutely nuts, all right? And those numbers right there don't lie. Your initial investment of $10,000, 1.17%. Boom, $110 the first day, right back in there. Let's go to 120 days, because that's when you get your 10 grand back, and let's see what that 10,000, oh my goodness, almost $40,000. That is a great return on investment. That is an unbelievable savings account. It's just mind-boggling to watch how compound interest works, okay? Now you guys look over here. This is the referral commission stuff, and this is where people get really, really skeptical about Bitconnect, because there's a referral system, and why wouldn't there be? Every time Bitconnect gets a loan, they make money, and they give money back to you, but they're still making money. So obviously they're going to reward the people that are bringing more money into them. It's a commission. That's all it is. There are a lot of skeptics out there, and there are a lot of people very critical of this that say things like this are a pyramid scheme, that you only make money by bringing people to the table. That's not true, obviously. As I showed you with my $120 investment, I have 0 referrals, and I can prove that to you again. I'm just going to put this back to its normal rate because that's where I'm at right now. So if we go to my dashboard and we click on this total earned, all of that is total lending profit. I have 0 in the commission column. You can see each one of my loans down here. So $120 is what I started with. Then I reinvested $10 on the 20th. And then on the 3rd, I reinvested $10. And then on the 9th, I reinvested. And it continues. And it just goes up and up and up. So you don't have to have referrals. You don't have to go out and get people to sign up in order for you to make money. And that's basically what a pyramid scheme is you have to have people sign up underneath you in order for you to get money. It's a benefit here. It's truly a benefit. And if you so desire to sign up or have, people sign up underneath you, you can do that. And right here, earn by referring new members. So look at this learn more thing. We'll take a look at this. So it does look like a pyramid, obviously, but there's always going to be that. There's referral bonuses. So if you refer somebody, you're going to get 7% of what they put in there every loan. If they refer somebody, then you're going to get 3%. And that's why people look at this and say, well, that's a pyramid scheme. Well, yeah, it looks like a pyramid because of the shape, but it's a benefit. It's a commission. It's just like any other job out there. If you sold something and your company gave you a commission on it, fantastic. If you subcontracted out to somebody and you said, hey, I'll pay you 3%. My company's giving me 7%. I'll give you 3% of that if you sell it. Well, that extra 4% right there has to go to somebody. So that's all that this is. It's just a benefit. Now, I made this video for 2 reasons. A, because I was super excited to get to that $200 plateau. And I know that sounds crazy, but that's $200 that I didn't have before. That's $80, $80 profit on a $120 investment. I want people to know about that. And yeah, I'm going to use this video and I'm going to try to recruit some of my team members too, because I think people out there need to know. People out there need to know that this exists and this is a better savings account than anything they can find at their bank in town. First National Bank, Commerce Bank, US Bank, whatever. Nobody out there is going to be giving you the benefits or the interest rates that we're going to get here. Nobody out there is going to pay you every day 1.81%, 0.92% on average. It just doesn't exist anymore. The nice thing about this is, and this spreadsheet is that, and Ryan did this the right way. I'm sure after his first couple of videos, people were just clamoring to get their hands on this, and it's a tool. It's a very useful tool. It's the reason that I joined. It's the reason that probably hundreds of other people joined. And he restricted the access to people that joined up underneath him. And since I joined underneath him, if you join up underneath me, you will get access to the spreadsheet. And you can play around with it at your own leisure. I mean, that's what I did the first, I don't know, 5 or 6 nights, man. I sat here and I put numbers in this and I looked at the numbers and I'm like, man, that would be absolutely fantastic if I could do that. So that's what I said. I am super excited to put this $1,000 in next week because this is going to be a huge step in the journey. And if you don't believe me, in the YouTube search bar, put Bitconnect and look at all the videos and just watch some of them and look at some of the things that they're doing. There's a 17-year-old kid out there that's taught me more about cryptocurrency than anybody could possibly have taught me. It's fantastic that some of these people can grasp this knowledge and be able to teach about it. And he's definitely done that. And Ryan has done that. And Ryan's videos are extraordinarily helpful. And like I said, the group chat has been an unreal experience for me. And it's just opened my eyes to so many things out there. So that's basically the start of my Bitconnect journey, guys. And I can't wait to share this $1,000 loan with you when I do it. I can't wait to share with you some of the other investments that I've got coming up. I really appreciate your time today. If you enjoyed this video, if you thought it was helpful, please hit that like button. This is a new account for me. I'll take all the subscribers I can get to. I will be putting out more videos, I promise. The next one coming is going to be this $1,000 loan, and then we'll talk a little bit more about that. And I might branch out a little bit and talk about some of the other things that I've got going on, like Bitcoin mining and some of the other cryptocurrency investment opportunities out there. So again, I appreciate your time. Hit that like, and if you do like Bitconnect and like what you see, go ahead and click on that link down in the bottom or in the description with the referral link. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.